Alright, a little disclaimer before we get into the video. You may have noticed that this channel is no longer in your sub box, and well, that's because that is now this channel. That is because I'm an adult now. I'm 19 years old. I found the username to be kind of childish. It's not really professional anymore. And this is also the username that I use literally everywhere else on every other platform besides Twitch. But that's because I made my Twitch because I had my YouTube and I wanted them to be connected. That was the only reason. I'll be changing that username soon. I felt that this was a good opportunity to not only change my username, but also, change the visual aesthetic, and my content. I want to do a lot more gaming oriented stuff. I want to, talk to you guys more. I want to do a lot more, like toy figure reviews. I have some more Gunpla figures to build and to review for you guys. And I really hope that everybody likes this new change, because, this is something that I like doing. I like doing video editing. That's what I want to do for a career. And being able to, have the discretion to change, my style like this, it's a big deal. But I want to say thank you to everybody who's been subscribed to me. I know there's not a lot of you. There's about maybe 300 something. But it does mean a lot to me as somebody who... Now, I don't necessarily want to do YouTube as a career. I think it's just fun. But I want to do video editing as a career, and to have people that support me, it does mean a lot. So, once again, I wanted to say thank you. And with that all out of the way, let's get right into the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of Figma number 245, the Figma Lucina from Fire Emblem Awakening. Now let me start off by saying that this figure is a lot of fun to pose. The figure itself stands at about 5.5 inches tall and comes with a variety of accessories in the forms of different hands, different hair, as well as another interchangeable face and a sword, as well as a hilt to go into the sheath. Unlike the Figma length figure, where the sword actually goes into the sheath, you have to place a separate piece in and remove it when you want to use the sword. I'm a little disappointed in this, but it's better than nothing. And here is a quick look at the box. Like any good Figma, this figurine has two interchangeable faces that you can swap between by pulling off the front hair, pulling off the face, and exchanging it with the other one. I'm disappointed that there's only two with this one, as I feel like a more aggressive shouting face would have done it justice. You can also switch the mask on the head with shorter hair onto the head with longer hair, and vice versa, though I don't think they look very good that way. Starting off with posability in the head, you can twist it side to side, make it look down about this far, and it clearly can't look up at all, and there's no pivot in the neck. Moving on to the arms, it can move out this far. The elbow can bend pretty well, a little more than 90. This cuff is on its own swivel. And the hand can swivel and twist like this, as well as bend at the wrist forward and backwards. The cape can split into two separate independent pieces and can move separately from one another. They have a really good range of movement and give you a lot of options from creating dynamic poses. Because of the rubberized outfit, you get a very limited ab crunch, as well as pretty much no back bend at all. The hips are on their own ball joint. The legs can twist side to side like this. They go forward this far, to the side this far, and can move back to about here. The knees can twist on their own, as well as bend back a little bit more than 90 degrees and can bend slightly forward. The feet themselves can twist side to side on a swivel. They can bend down pretty far, can bend up quite a bit as well as being able to twist pretty much 360 degrees. You can also pull out this peg in the back, remove the head, pull off the cape, and replace the head. I think this looks kind of weird, but it is advertised as a feature, so if you really wanted to, I guess you have the option. Another key feature to note is the fact that, unlike what I initially thought, you can actually plug the stand peg through the hole of the cape into the back of the figure and keep the cape steady while having the stand plugged in. It's a really tight fit, so I didn't think you could do it at first, however, you can. This does bring another problem, however, in the fact that the cape always looks like it's flowing in the air because you can't really set it down into a resting position. So you're going to have to look out for that while you have the figure on the stand. Overall, however, I do think this figure is excellent. The color application is great, with the gloss on the shoulder standing out well from the matte on the body as well as the chrome on the sword. The proportions are accurate and so is the color choice itself. The posability is excellent, and while there is a minimal amount of accessories, keep in mind that this is going to probably be the only Lucina figure that we ever get, so it's a good thing that it came out as well as it did. Figma really did hit it out of the park with this one. Thank you to everybody who watched, and I hope to see you all in the next video.